All right, so all these questions for Dalton, right?
They're for you.
Definitely going to start with Dalton out here. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. I got you. Dalton, JJ the other day talked about you being in a top certain percent of shooters already in the NBA, and I just wonder, as you start to envision, how do you focus on certain elements like the shooting, maybe defense, that are different from U.S. to kind of carry the whole load, right, at Tennessee? How do you think that evolves?
Just being myself, just going out there and not only just shooting the ball, but being an all-around player, just going out there defending, rebounding, passing, and just being out there competing on the floor with all my teammates.
And then, Bronny, just starting with basketball, what have these last couple months been like with you in the building, with the coaching staff, learning some of the terminology? What stood out to you the most?
It's me being a sponge, coming in, getting my work in the morning, and learning from all the vets and people that have been here longer than me. I feel like that's what I've been focusing on, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on for the rest of the year.
Hey guys, one for each of you. Dalton first. What has JJ said to you about kind of your plug and play sort of nature, and do you see a pathway for yourself to the rotation?
Yeah, for sure. I just he said just kind of be yourself, always go out there, compete, and be better than you were yesterday is really all. Just go out there, compete at a high level, and just learn from all the vets, and obviously I'll learn from JJ as well.
Bronny, today obviously surreal for a bunch of different reasons, but not try to take your dad out of it for you to accomplish this, especially considering what had happened last summer. How special has today been? Has today been kind of a pinch me day a little bit for you?
Yeah, for sure. All the cameras and stuff that are going around feels good, but the work is yet to come. I'm just looking forward to coming in and working with my guys and competing every day, because that's really what I want to do, and that's what I wanted to do since I started taking basketball seriously. So I'm just coming in and trying to be my best every day.
Guys, good to see you both. Dalton, I'll start with you. You're going to be practicing with some accomplished vets here. I saw some footage this summer. You working out with some accomplished vets who aren't Lakers. Can you tell me a little about those workouts with former NBA All-Stars?
Yeah, it was cool to be in the gym with all those guys and learn from them, see how they see the floor, and just ask for some advice and ask as many questions as I could. It was good just to work out with those guys.
And Bronny, are you guys going to be like commuting together, or any, like you and your dad? Like, do you know any of that? Are you going to sync up your rides to and from practice or anything like that?
Definitely not. It's already so much that we've been grouped together as. I'd like to stay as away as possible from that guy. Appreciate you.
This one's for both of you, but JJ's talked about since the voluntary workouts have started with the one-on-ones and two-on-twos and the group stuff, that he's seen a lot of progress out of the younger players on the team. In what way do you feel like you guys have each improved over the last couple of months since being in here?
For us, I've just coming in and getting better every day. We come in and put our work in the weight room. Come on the court, get our hours in, but just being a sponge, I feel like that's the most important part for us young guys to do. Just coming in and learning every day and continuing to get better every day.
Yeah, like you said, just coming in every day, competing, and just also, like you said, soaking it all in like a sponge, just trying to learn as much as you can from the vets, and yeah.
Bronny, Dalton, for both of you guys, kind of on that note, what's been the emphasis of your skill work since Summer League ended?
I would say just staying in the weight room as much as you can, and going out there competing on the floor, learn from JJ, doing the one-on-one, 2-on-2, 3-on-3 stuff, just learning the schemes and stuff. So I'd say that. Yeah,
just learning game plan, learning playbooks, but also trying to get our bodies right. In the weight room, stuff like that, getting in condition, NBA condition, just improving every day.
Hey, Bronny. There's a lot of guys in the NBA whose fathers played in the NBA. You just may be the world's most foremost expert on having a famous dad, considering who your dad is. How do you approach being your own guy the way a lot of guys around the league have had to also in the shadow of pretty famous fathers?
I just continue to try to be myself every day, doing the things I love since I've, been a kid, and just trying to keep that routine up and being myself, but also, taking the time to tune out all the noise and tune out all the people that, don't think I should be here, while also trying to, get in the gym, put my work in, and keep, improving myself every day.
Hey, Bronny. What are you most excited about in terms of sharing a locker room and a court with your dad? And then what specifically do you fear? What are the unique challenges for this situation?
What am I most looking forward to? More like I think I'm most looking forward to practice, like just going head to head with each other. I feel like that's such a crazy feeling to be in practice with your dad, and competing at a high level. But on the other side of that, having to go against LeBron James is kind of a lot in practice every day. So but yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well.
Darren Haynes, K-Cow. Bronny, and another one for you. It looks like your dad's having so much fun seeing you here. But describe what it's like for you to do your media day and you look over and your dad's right there too.
And that, again, just crazy feeling. Was actually doing my radio over there, just looking over my dad taking pictures. It was like, what's going on right now is literally my thoughts. But yeah, just trying to take it all in, and I'm extremely, grateful for the opportunity.
Ronnie, Jim Hill, KKL9. What advice did your father give you about today and what you should and shouldn't do?
Just be myself. Pretty sure that he knows I'm a smart guy and not going out here saying some stuff that I shouldn't be saying. So yeah, just coming out here and being myself is the main thing.
Lauren Jones, Sporting Tribune. So, Bronny, I have to ask you, over the course of this summer, from being drafted, the adversity that you faced last season, leading into this season, going to the Olympics, getting to witness your dad win a gold medal, what has been kind of the highlight for you over this, fast forwarding to now, and how do you take kind of the adversity that you suffered during last year and kind of propel you into this upcoming season?
I think the main thing for me is just continuing to put in the work after, being reset. I feel like it's just made me into a stronger individual. So yeah, just taking all that fuel and stuff, that criticism and backlash that people have given me, and turning it into something that can fuel me and get me up every day and get in the gym, get my work in every day. And I feel like that's, been the most important part of why I've been getting better all summer.
Hey, Bronny. I mean, you've obviously had to field a ton of questions about the father-son relationship. I'm sure you expected that coming into this, but who is Bronny James, the basketball player? Like, what can people looking to watch you next year expect? And if you don't know the answer to that yet, what are you hoping to learn about yourself this year?
Yeah, I could definitely say I'm just a smart player. I'm not gonna go in there lost, looking like I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, just being a hard nose on the defensive end, and just playing my role on the offense end while being able to create a shot myself. But I don't definitely know what my role is going to be this year, so I'm waiting to get into practice and fill it out.
What's up, Bronny? Baker from SiriusXM. As you approach your rookie year, how do you feel mentally and physically as you transition from playing from college and then now in the big league?
I've been focusing on that type of stuff all summer, so I feel great. Been in the gym, been in the lab, been on the court, been in the weight room. You know, trying to get my physical and my mental right. So yeah, I feel great going into the season.
Dalton, earlier this summer, you told us about watching film with your college coach and Reddick being one of the guys that you watched. Have you started to get more time or to think about working with him now? Okay, here's what to do as a movement shooter. Have you gotten on the court with him, and have you started to notice how that could benefit you?
Yeah, during summer league, we kind of got on the court a little bit for the first time, but being in the gym every single day, being on the court, you get to learn from him. He always goes out there and stops the drill if you're not doing it right, and he's real coach. Like, he's real coachable, and we get to learn from him. And it's been good just because, like you said, I watched him in college, and now I got him as my coach. It's really good just if I have any questions, go ask him straight up and text him.
And then, Bronny, it seemed like you got stronger as summer league went on. With all the time that you missed leading up to that, do you feel like you've now gotten to get back in like the shape that you're used to as a basketball player?
Yeah.
Does that make you a different player?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I really never know when I will get to that point where I was before I had that accident. So, I'm just taking it day by day and trying my hardest to, put in that work every day and get to what I thought back was. Yeah.
Bronny, over here to your right. A lot was made when your dad banished the word dad from practices. What did you make of him saying that, and how much thought have you given to what you're going to call him in practice?
I haven't given it any thought. Whatever comes out of my mouth when I'm trying to speak to him is what he's going to accept. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't really mean much. I just, yeah, I don't know what to say about that, but I haven't really addressed him in any way yet. So we'll see how that goes.